Hello guys, and welcome to another video with Cass on the Maizuma channel. So my question is, do you know how to build a triple piston extender? Well, because if you don't, today you're gonna learn how to make one that is so easy to make that you are never going to have an excuse to not have a triple piston extender in your contraptions anymore. So look at this, guys. This is a working triple piston extender. And yeah, this is how it extends, and this is the retraction. So I was just messing with the timings for this thing here, trying to create something, a door, piston door, and then this came up. So I was quite amazed by how simple this thing is, especially because frequently, I find myself in situations where I avoid using a triple piston extender and try to create a different piston layout because those things frequently add unnecessary complexity to your projects. But when you have a circuit like this that does full extension and full retraction, it's like, forget about all the problems. If you have to use a triple, just use a triple because this is amazing and so simple. And as if this is not enough, let me show you another property. This responds to a 4-tick pulse. Let's just activate it once again so it fixes itself, because this guy updates this torch and it passes. So if you have a 4-tick pulse, which I'm going to create now, it will do full extension and full retraction, which is perfect for a lot of things that we want to create, because we don't have to create an extended pulse and use repeater locks or any trick to create a 5-tick pulse or 6-tick pulse. So this is just amazing. And it's not only that, there's this as well. This design is fully expandable, and you don't need any redstone down here, and even here at the back you don't need it. Depending on the setup you want, you can have this sideways. And look up here, you still only need 2 repeaters to control all of this. So this might come in hand, I don't know, this may or may not be useful to you, but I needed to share this because this makes things so simple. So I tried to also create an application for this. I was trying to think about anything that was not a door, a piston door, that could be more useful to more people. So let me show you guys what I came up with. That's it, guys. I created a mob farm kind of thing. It's a prototype just to test things out. And the way it works is we have those slime blocks here, and they're going to move according to the triple piston extenders, and I have them on both sides. I just made 2 copies of the small farm. You can see the size of this farm here. And the control circuit is nothing more than a clock that creates the 4-tick pulse I just showed you guys 1 minute ago. So it will create a pulse, the triple will extend and come back, and we can activate and deactivate the farm. So let's change the difficulty and activate the farms. So just flip this and this. Let's give it some space. You can already see some spiders. A spider jockey? Are you kidding me? Pretty cool. And in a few seconds you will be able to see that this farm can take care of all regular mobs, I guess. Baby zombie things and all the creepers and skeletons, of course, also spiders. And if you give room, we can even spawn endermen here, because we actually don't need those blocks here. We can just build the redstone a little bit up from this point here, and then we will have enough space for enderman to spawn here. I didn't take care of everything because this is just a prototype, and I just wanted to show one possible application for this thing. So let's get down here. So we give the farm even more space for things to spawn inside. With this size, I am not sure now, but I think it's more than 400 spawn points, spawnable blocks available inside the farm. You can also tweak the timings. I don't know, I didn't mess much with the timings. Maybe it would be good to use the pistons less frequently or more frequently. And I didn't make a collection point as well because I was too lazy. But one thing we can do is if we flip this lever, we can also bring the items here and collect all of them. So if I stand here, for example, I'll catch all the items. So just for this demonstration, we already have half a stack of bones, which is not bad, really, for considering the size of the farm and the amount of work you're going to be to put into this. Let me get rid of this. Oh, actually, it's going to be back to my inventory in a few seconds. So let's see this in action. So not much to see here. It's just the triple piston extenders activating. I try to activate both sides at the same time because the slime blocks will push the mobs, especially the spiders, and sometimes they jump from here to here because they're pushed by slime blocks. So if you activate both sides at the same time, this doesn't happen because you create a wall, so they go straight down. Okay, so maybe let's try to see how long it will take to get one stack of each item, or maybe a little more. I'm not sure. Let's just play a little bit with this since I already had the work to do this. So let's just stand here and capture a few items. We can get rid of this. Well, we already got redstone from the witches. Interesting. So okay, I'll just probably look up here and AFK for some time. Alright guys, it's been about 10 minutes now, so maybe I can safely turn this off because we don't need to collect anything more until we pause the things there. So this is what we got. We have more than 2 stacks, almost 2 stacks and a half of bones, which are very useful. We have 2 stacks of gunpowder, arrows. I'm not sure how useful those are to you, but this might be useful, I don't know. 1 stack and a half of strings, not a lot of irrelevant amounts of glowstone, redstone and sticks. This is pretty useless to me, so I won't even count them as is this. So if you want those things, you probably need a witch farm, because this farm is a regular farm. You can't get much with that. So this is what you get after 10 minutes. And well, let's talk a little bit more about this thing here. What can I say? It's quite easy to turn it off. You can get enderman. It uses the same principle as the water-based farms, except it doesn't use any water, which means you can build this in the nether and, well, get gold for one. You can possibly arrange something and still get gas tiers probably with this thing, because once you have a triple piston extender that easy to build, I'm sure you guys can come up with a lot of stuff even better than this. As I told you, I didn't optimize a lot of stuff here, and there's probably a lot of things that we can do better here. So I will leave the map download for you guys if you want to measure things, do more copies, expand this to the maximum. Another hint I must tell you, the placement of the torches that create the torch burnout and the pulses that retract the extenders, it's very important. The placement of the torches are very important. This is why there is this gap here. I used a gap of 3 between the copies of the farm, because if you place them with a distance of 1 block, they definitely won't work. Maybe it will work with 2 blocks of difference, but I just used 3 to make sure. So this is something you have to take into account if you plan on testing things with this farm. So that's it, guys. Really, this is what I wanted to show you, and I hope that this is useful for you and that you have many ideas for your builds. So once again, thank you very much for watching, guys, and see you next time. Bye bye.